Hi everyone, Joe for JaspysCaseBreaks.com coming at you with a 6-box break of 2024 Panini Donruss football. This is pick your team number 5, all card chip. Big thanks to this group for getting in on it. Right here, Thursday the 13th. Thanks everyone for getting in. Eric with double last spot mojo, Broncos and Jaguars. Some people won their way in the blaster box, that mosaic blaster box that we did. That was the filler, and ultimately we got the break done. No matter how you got in, I appreciate it. All right, so let's see which stack of 6 we're gonna do. They're 18-box cases, so breaks 4, 5, and 6 will be from the same case. 1, 2, 3 for the left side, 4, 5, 6 for the right side, and it's 4. So we'll save this side for next time. So you just put some squiggly marks on here with the Sharpie so you know that it's from the same case. Set that right over there. Maybe we can get to it tonight and finish off the case. All right, we're looking for 1 autograph and a memorabilia card per box. On average, I guess they have to say. All right, box 1 of 6, away we go. Good luck, everybody. Also, see any football news today? I guess Kellen Moore is now officially the Saints head coach. I gotta update my. If you look at the break schedule that's pinned in the chat right now, there's a keep track of head coaches, quarterbacks in the NFL. So much, you know. There's always a little bit of rotation every year. But he is non-committal on quarterback Derek Carr, which has sparked some discussion amongst Raider Nation. Derek Carr going to go back to the Raiders? Probably not. I think if you're gonna go with Derek Carr, you may as well go with that guy. And Jets are officially splitting from Aaron Rodgers. They'll probably do it whenever the league calendar turns over to minimize as much of the cap impact. New offensive coordinator, I think Texans head coach saying new OC can get the Texans over the hump. Yeah, they've got a pretty fun young team out there. A few pieces here and there could ultimately do it. We got a Trey Benson die cut to 25. 8 out of 25. That'll be for the Cardinals. It's going to go to Joe. Joe Lawson won the Cardinals in the filler. This looks a little... Sorry, I'm going to adjust... That feels too dark. Roll off the brightness a little bit, so a little less glare. We'll roll with that for now. And of course, all card ship. And there's Chuba Hubbard. 109 out of 500 for Carolina. That'll go to Jake. Got Jamal Charles with the no name parallel. Brock Bowers. We've seen some of these autograph, these Action All Pros. Action All Pros, yeah. So, a lot of fun stuff to keep an eye out for in this Donruss. We got the final third of the case in the store right now. JaspysCaseBreaks.com. Got Troy Franklin press proof. That's to 100. And there's our autograph. That's Jalen Wright. 27 out of 49. Gridiron Kings auto going to the Dolphins. Adam Smitty. We'll do if I remember, we'll do a recap at the end. Sometimes I forget. Brian Thomas Jr. not numbered, but that was a Donruss Optic card. And there's our relic, Jersey King, Sam Laporta. Big, thick card right there. That's numbered to 425. 204 out of 425. It's going to go to Detroit. That'll be for Angel and the Detroit Lions. Well, I'm sure we'll retool and be right back in the thick of things. They got a fun team. I think with all the injuries they had, I'm sure they're just looking for health, for depth. They don't really need to do too much to that squad. Just, you know, have a solid draft. You know, maybe refresh some positions. That's not much that they need to do, and just hope that everyone stays healthy next season. Right, yeah, that's right. I forgot that the coordinators are gone too, so there's another challenge right there. What's going on there, Brett? Have they signed anybody? But the talent is there. I'm sure any up and coming coordinator would love to be on that team. There's really not too many. The only holes that were on that team was just the injuries, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And they held up really well for much of the regular season, but it's just a little tough in the playoffs to go deep without some of your best players on the defensive side of the ball. Here's another box right here. I actually think this break is maybe a little bit. I think I blocked out an hour plus for this break. It's a little bit shorter than that, so we'll be a tiny bit ahead of schedule. Here's a Dallas Turner purple. Nice little color match there. 49 out of 110. That'll be Damien with the Vikings. Where's this guy gonna go? He's looking to be on a winning team. A lot of Eagles fans hoping that maybe they can work out a deal with Myles Garrett. Here's Bomb Squad, Jaden Daniels, our first of the quarterbacks here. Charles with the Commanders. And there's the rookies, Bo Nix. So that'll be for Eric B. and Denver. Here is Mark Brunell, 294 out of 500, Jaguars. That'll be Eric B. And a Bomb Squad, Drake May for the Patriots. That'll be for Joe. Oh, you do have your offensive and defense coordinators in place, Brett, saying just need to stay the course. Yeah, what a turnaround, right? There's Jawar Jordan to 199 for the Texans. Texans auto going to Joe Lawson. Yeah, Lions could use a Myles Garrett. You know, we saw very recently in the Super Bowl what a strong pass rush can do for you. Aiden Hutchinson and Myles Garrett, terrifying. There's Chase McClellan. That'll be for the Falcons. That'll be for Robert and the Atlanta Falcons, the Dirty Birds. There's Rated Rookie Retro, Jaden Daniels. Nice one for Charles. And there's the big relic right there, Jersey Kings, Kyler Murray. 283 out of 425, Joe with Arizona. Right, Brett. And that is, that's the formula that, and obviously the Lions have a good offense. There's Aiden Hutchinson right there. That's, that's kind of the Eagles formula. That's how they won it. Mr. Tree, definitive not sold out. I think we're actually canceling that break. Yeah, I think Nook took it off the board already. Yeah. So everyone in that break should be refunded at some point today. Also, just a reminder, Mr. Tree, and this is for everybody, we have a break schedule that's pinned in the chat, and that's going to tell you what we've done, what we're currently doing, and what we're going to do. So in case I'm away from, if I'm away from the desk, right, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to see, hey, did we do that or not? Oh, you were going to buy the red. Did something happen with the case? Yes, something happened to the case, Ms. Tree. Nobody was buying into it. I wish you bought the reds earlier. That might have sparked some momentum with people buying teams, but no one was buying teams. That's what happened with the case. Yeah, listen, folks. Buying teams is always good. You know, I know people are like, oh, I'm going to wait for this, or I'll wait until it gets closer, or blah, 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 blah. If everyone's thinking that, you know, nothing would ever get full. And then, like in the case with Definitive, where Mr. Cheer's like, oh, I was told I was going to buy the Reds. I wish he did earlier, because that might have inspired someone else to get a team, and that might have been the momentum that we needed. But here's the good news. If you're looking for high-end baseball, Mr. Tree, go to the website, jaspyscasebreaks.com, and don't miss out like you did with Definitive. We've got a high-end dual case break with Topps Diamond Icons. It's a dual case break. Diamond Icons baseball and Luminaries baseball. Although someone took the Reds. Oh. There's other teams available if you want to get into some high-end baseball. So there's plenty of other opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, for some big breaks, if you want to chase after the monster hits. All right, next box here. There's Michael Penix Jr. And rated rookie Drake May for New Orleans. New England. It's going to be for Joe. It's my Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Penix Jr., Robert Ryan, and the Falcons. Not as sharp at the end of the week. Got it. So the Lions new OC is John Moore, former passing game coordinator with the Broncos, and new DC is Kelvin Shepard, formerly the linebackers coach. Gotcha. There's Tip Riemann to 300. That'll be for Arizona. That'll be for Joe. Jared Verse. Yeah, the Broncos had a pretty solid offense, so sounds good. Sounds like you should be able to put the Lions offense in good positions. And there's Audric Estime to 64, highlighting his 6.4 yards per carry in 2023. That's for Eric in Denver. And here's a red Bo Nix, press proof. Red Bo Nix that's going to go to Eric and the Broncos.
You're a smart man.
You have to price them, but
I know, that's all.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And a Michael Vick autograph. Wow. 3 out of 25. That's awesome. Robert Ryan with Atlanta. That's pretty cool. Nice one. And the relic is Canton Kings Jim Kelly. 371 out of 425. Buffalo! That's for Greg and the Bills. Will that definitive case go live? Well, it was, Mr. Tree. But nobody wanted it. So no, I think we're probably just gonna throw it away in the trash can. never to be seen again. We'll never know what could have been. Brett saying the good thing is even with Ben Johnson leaving to be the head coach, Ben was running Campbell's offense, so that won't be changing. Yeah, we'll see how that coaching hire works out with Chicago. For every young up-and-coming coordinator that makes it, it seems like there's like another 5 that don't make it. For every Sean McVay, you have whatever, hyped up offensive coordinator that's not making it. Never to be remembered again. No, they probably end up with coordinator jobs. Breaking news, head coaching is hard. A lot of good coordinators, great coordinators out there. Look at Chip Kelly. Look at Chip Kelly, who's the Raiders offensive coordinator. Great offensive coordinator, but maybe not a great head coach. Right? Built a good program in Oregon, but then kind of has since bounced around a little bit. Maybe sometimes you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be like, am I a head coach? Probably not. Kind of bailed on UCLA, but found success at Ohio State as an offensive coordinator, and then the Raiders paid him a bunch of money, and then he was like, all right, I guess I gotta go. Bears franchise Brett saying it's a dumpster fire. You got close friends that tell you that they're not really hopeful for the future, but they hope they're wrong. I mean, that's for a lot of Chicago sports, it feels like, which has obviously a rich history, but here's Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. It's 89 out of 100. Love the thick relics here. I mean, it starts with ownership. There's DeMarcus Lawrence to $2.99. A lot of the Chicago franchises, not very good ownership, and that all trickles down. DeMarcus Lawrence autograph going to Gabriel and Dallas. There's a lot of teams that prioritize profits over winning, which is fine. It's their franchise. They can do whatever they want with it. There's Eric with the Broncos. Of course, it's hard to run a football team. Breaking news. Sometimes you have an owner that's like, yeah, I'm going to spend all sorts of money, but if you don't spend it right, it also turns into not very much success. It's Jerome Ford to 500. Jerome Ford for Cleveland. Yanka with the Browns. Exactly. Yeah, the Lions are an excellent case in point. For years, I don't know how many Lions fans for years are like, the Ford family, why don't they sell? I wish they would do that, blah, 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 blah. No family's ever going to give up a football team, right? Worth billions of dollars. But yeah. But then you see the turnaround. When someone cares about football, and then you have commitment to turn a program around, the Lions are a great result of how quickly you can turn around a franchise with the right people running it. There's 18 out of 25. Jordan Whittington, die cut for the Rams. That's for Mark. I wish, I am neutral about the Lions, right? 67-75. I don't hate them, I don't like them, but I love the story, you know, and I hope that the Lions, you know, win a Super Bowl or something like that sometime soon, because I think that's a great documentary in the works. You know, just to go through all the trials and tribulations that the Lions have had to winning a Super Bowl. That would be such an incredible story. I mean, a lot has been written about it already, but I feel like that's a great, you know, that's great bookends, right? Lions all the way to winning a Super Bowl, all the stuff in between. It's Will Shipley to 500, Super Bowl champion. Bijan. All right, 2 more boxes to go. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, I'll drop the link in the chat. Pick your team 6 will be going into a filler right after this. See a lot of orders coming in. Does not seem like it's for, what is it for? I don't know, we'll see. But pick your team 6 is the final third of this case. And I'm going to bundle up the remaining teams and put them into a filler. If you want to get your team straight up, right, don't miss out. Once it's bundled into a filler, it's there. I know over the years, a lot of people go, "Oh, Joe, spots haven't sold yet. Can I just buy that team?" Answer is no. It's been no for everybody. So once it's in a filler, it's in. So grab your team outright right now. All right, here we go. Oh, the relic is here already. It's TJ Watt, 270 out of 425. All Pro Kings. That's going to be for Michael Colucci and his Steelers. Because the Steelers are going to have to figure out what to do at the quarterback position. I don't know if... How cool is it to get an interception for your birthday on Super Bowl Sunday? Here's Keon Coleman, so the relic and auto popping early here. Greg with the Bills. Buffalo! 259 out of 299 on the Keon Coleman autograph. You know, Bills will have to retool as well. You know, Bengals have to put together a defense if they want championship aspirations. There's Jair Alexander for Green Bay. It's going to be for Angel. Rated rookie retro. Going back to the Patriot way in New England. So let's see how that works out for Drake May. All right, going back to the Patriot way with this guy at head coach. Josh McDaniel as the OC again. And I think Josh is one of those guys that probably is a good coordinator, not a good head coach. Eric with Denver. It's the Raider rookie throwback, Bo Nix. I think that might be our first J.J. McCarthy all-card chip in case I missed one. And you saw it and I missed it. You'll get it. But here is 59 out of 72. Nice little color match on the parallel. Who's got Minnesota? Damien with the Vikings. Let's see what the Vikings do at quarterback. Alright, little swig of hydration, a little water for the final box. And then we'll go through a bunch of orders. I don't think anything else is sold out yet, but we've got 14 orders coming in here. I'm just flipping through the site really quick. Yeah. So nothing sold out, but a lot of orders coming in. So let's see. I'll shout out the orders and we'll see what direction the people are going in. And then we'll give the people what they want. Group breaks. Remember, you control the schedule, not me. A lot of people are like, hey, when is this going to break? When's that going to break? I don't know. That's up to you. You know, if you're not in the mood for breaking, don't buy spots, you know. But if you are in the mood, JaspysCaseBreaks.com. Kind of looking at some of the inclement weather we're having here. We got a little rain happening here. You know, a lot of people are probably, you know, a lot of other parts of the country under snow, all sorts of stuff. Stay in. Don't go out. Hang out with us. We'll keep you company. Try to entertain you a little bit. Maybe pull something nice for you so you can look forward to some big hits going your way. So let us try to do that for you. JaspysCaseBreaks.com. And as always, don't forget to, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel and all that good stuff. Helps the algorithm. All right. Last box. Good luck. Yeah, maybe we will, depending on what we have in stock, Jonathan. We do have that Icons Luminaries dual case break, though. That's kind of a go big or go home sort of break. That's a pick your team break, too, if you haven't done so already. That's where you'll find your icons. All right, there's Michael Penix Jr., Robert Ryan, Atlanta, rated rookie card. And there's a rated rookie Drake May and a Zamir White to 451. I think had a lot higher expectations for Zamir White coming into this season. I don't know what happened with the offensive line. They were decent enough a couple seasons ago when Josh Jacobs was injured for a handful of games, and Zamir White filled in admirably. You know, was getting a lot of carries, getting a lot of rushes, but for some reason, I don't think the offensive line had changed that much. Maybe there's some youngsters on there, but it wasn't too much of a crazy turnover. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe just an off year. Here's a Josh Hines Allen relic for the Jaguars. 70 out of 100. And here's Super Bowl champion Will Shipley. 27 out of 49, rated rookie throwback autograph. He's going to need to work on that autograph. He might need to spend a weekend at Jaspy's autograph camp. But that'll go to Michael Johnson and the Philadelphia Eagles. No, I don't think he's that old. Yeah, he's 25, right? Yeah. I mean, maybe getting older for a running back. But no, he's fairly young. There's Richard Sherman. Seattle edition going to Marcy.
Why just have the price on Donruss at 25? Yeah.
There's the rookies. Jaden Daniels. That'll be for Charles and the Commanders. All of these will add up. Javon Baker, Donruss Optic design there. Yeah, I think all the with like the COVID years, adding years of eligibility, some of these college players, it's just kind of weird where like some players are going to be drafted this year are going to be like pretty old. It's John Lynch, 79 out of 117. You kind of see that in basketball too. You see it at all sports. You know, there's like these weird age ranges. Like I feel like J.J. McCarthy and Bo Nix and Michael Penix Jr. are all a little bit on the older side. 004 out of 100. I like that. That's going to go to Damien in Minnesota. We're almost at the end here. Trent McDuffie to 76. Bucky Irving, Mike Williams, and Devin Witherspoon. And Trent was going to go to the Chiefs. That'll be for Angel. And that is your break, ladies and gentlemen. Any randomizers I have to do? No. No, nothing. Good break. Thanks, everybody. I'm Joe for JaspysCaseBreaks.com. I'll see you for the final third of the case maybe a little bit later tonight.